Let me restart my game. Are we maybe live?
I mean, I'm definitely streaming something. It might be streaming to my own channel, even though I set it to the thing they told us to set it to.
uh,
No, you're streaming to Eden's stream.
Okay, we are live.
Cooleroni.
Technical difficulties. Hello, everyone. I'm going to not touch anything else so that I don't break the stream.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, hello, everyone. Hopefully, we're live. If something is wrong on the stream's end, please let us know and we'll try to fix it. But hopping right into it, hello, I am xoxoGossipGreg. I am joined by AlyssaSMW and xoxoGo.
What's up?
We are going to be playing a game called Super Sonic Saves the World. And yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and get started.
3, 2, 1. Whenever you're ready, I guess.
Yeah, I'll let you count it down.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Wahoo!
Video James.
Video James. So the first thing you do in any Mario game is run left. And if you run far enough left, the game creator tells you to just turn off your system.
I honestly didn't know that message was even there. I'm looking at it on the thing. I'm like, oh.
So while we're getting started and enjoying this opening cutscene, xoxo, do you want to explain what this game is?
Sure. So this is a ROM hack created by Maddie, the same one that made Celeste, and it is absolutely wild. There are all kinds of really funny and really wild levels. You play as Sonic the Hedgehog, and you are trying your best to save the world.
That seems like a very hard task for a hedgehog that is wearing shoes.
Yeah, that seems pretty rough.
It's rough out here.
It's a very noble quest. I didn't just read that in front of me.
Also, normally these cutscenes are skippable, but we thought it would be fun to let them play so that people who might not have seen this game before could read them, get a chuckle out of them.
Yes, meets Brian, the talking brain.
I'm glad nothing bad happens to him in the future.
Yeah, nothing bad happens to him in the future.
Well, at least not in this game. That's good.
I'm so excited at the end of Sonic Saves the World, where Brian goes on to live a happy life with absolutely no issues arising in the future.
Yeah, never appearing in any loosely related sequel games to a tragic end.
I feel like I should remember this, but I have no context in my brain for the sequel, other than I know I did it.
Yeah, so in Maddie's newest hack, it came out about a month ago. Also, I'm gonna show off another, just like one of the funny jokes. If you try to play the first level in World 1 first, the game yells at you.
I definitely got that message on my first playthrough, for sure.
And it also threatens to delete your save file if you
It doesn't actually delete your save file ever, does it?
No.
It would be real funny if it did.
That would be really funny.
I would approve of that as a decision.
And that is like the chaotic kind of energy that, like, I don't think Maddie would do, but I don't know that Maddie wouldn't do that, you know?
It speaks volumes that when she was making a masterpiece, which is kind of the quote unquote sequel to this one, that she asked for save deletion ASM, and we were all like, yeah, well, what do you need that for? What?
Interesting question you're asking, Maddie.
Surely nothing could go wrong with that.
Anyway, you can see both Alyssa and Greg playing Zephy Leaves the Nest. This one is all about Cape. The first section has you using the spin float to jump on spinies that are falling from the sky, and then the second section has you just flying through normally. It's a well-designed and pretty simple Cape section. Really nice.
Most of World 1 in this game is pretty relaxing.
It's a pretty nice way to ease yourself in.
We also have shells at dawn. There are a few shell levels in this hack. This one's really interesting. It just presents one-room challenges to you that you need to clear, involving a shell. Some of them are pretty tricky actually, but Alyssa's making it look easy.
Trying to. Now, if I were to actually remember all the levels and all the orders, that would make it really easy.
Yeah,
but I have never remembered anything in my life.
That's such a mood. There's several levels in this game that have this like one-screen challenge format, and from a speedrun perspective, they're actually kind of harder levels just because it's easy to lose a lot of time from forgetting what the next room is.
That is a bunny cam.
That is a bunny cam. This is true. That's
Bunny
my
cam?
pet
Oh,
bunny,
gosh.
Aurora. She's adorable, and
Hi,
I love
bunny.
her. It's the middle of the day, so it's kind of nap time for them.
If I've learned anything from owning bunnies, it's always nap time. Except for when it's 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Prey animals do keep weird hours.
So in this level, Sans the skeleton has been turned into a car, and you must ride him to the end.
Canonically, DKC2 was the first appearance of Sans. This is true.
I just learned that this existed in DKC2 like last week. I've also barely played DKC2, so...
Yeah, so it's a pretty fun, it's a really fun level. A lot of dismounting the car and using some special blocks that will bounce it back upwards so that it doesn't fall off the bottom. It's really cool. This on-off section is way harder than it looks, and it's a really cool level.
It also features one of the other hard things with the speedrun, which is long sections with the hardest trick at the end, which is kind of a Kaizo staple. Also, the lore of this level begins the saga of Max Blaster. Earth 20XX, our hero, Max Blaster, must escape an Earth ravaged by unchecked capitalist extraction. We will see more Max Blaster throughout this game.
If you missed it, there's actually a troll at the end there. After the orb is another cart. If you just hit the orb and don't activate that cart first, you will get in it after you hit the goal and fly off to your death, so you don't win.
I run into that troll on accident way too many times.
This next level list is all about preserving your speed. You start by getting launched out of a cannon, and you need to preserve that speed as best you can in order to get through the level. The up pipe entries at the end are pretty mean.
Not like up pipes are known for being mean. Never.
They would never.
the room Alyssa's on now is notoriously evil.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Landing on this note block is just never as easy as you want it to be.
And I've looked for cheese in that room to see if there's like some other way to do it. There's not, that I can find at least.
Oh, that was so close.
It's truly just a situation of get good in the room.
I appreciate you giving me a little bit of time to catch up. That's very
There you go.
Because I wanted to show off that one silly thing at the beginning.
Yes, yes. Totally throwing for content, yes.
And that's just good sportsmanship, and I appreciate that.
Maddie, it was very nice to assist you with special vines that will help you climb up to the up pipe. Does that sometimes.
Makes the times when she doesn't just, you know, hurt that much more.
Alright. Outer World 1.
And Sonic's dead.
Sonic has fucking died.
It's over.
Hate when that happens.
Wrap it up.
Good
That's
run.
time.
Good run.
That was it.
Why is Sonic here? Because he needs to save the world. He saves the world no matter where it is. Are you gonna turn down this hedgehog in shoes? He wants to help.
I'm happy we have Sonic looking out for us.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
The next ones will really kick your butt. Screw you!
Me if I try to be mean.
I do wonder, like, who Brian's manager is.
I'd love to see that lower.
Yeah, I understand that it's like a part of the artistic vision that we're following Sonic's POV the entire game. I would love a cutaway to see like some of these other characters that are only mentioned.
All right, just letting everyone know. Hashtag ad. This level is a paid advertisement for the letter P. Hashtag ad. So you know, just be aware of that.
I'm still not sure if someone was joking or not, but I've been told there's a B in here somewhere, and I've never found it.
There is. Do you want me to tell you?
There's
where?
I'm sure if I took a picture, I'd see it, and I'd never unsee it, but I've just never, like, not been speedrunning it.
It's in the first intermission room when you're going into the blue rooms.
Into the blue one. Got it.
So, like, after the third purple room.
P fact. The P stands for power, I think. Don't you just love all these incredible P switches and the P background? It's perfect.
I've heard. It's perfect.
P is for perfect, you see?
I understand.
Oh, I skipped a box. Force a habit.
I'll get it, don't worry. No. I have like a little cheese strat I do in this first room, and when it works, it's great, and when it doesn't, you lose a lot of time, and it's sad.
Where is this B?
I think it's off to the right of the pipe. It might be in the next one.
That's alright.
There we go.
Maybe one day I'll find it. Or maybe it'll just be a mystery.
The word moon is also hidden in this room.
I didn't know about that.
I'm gonna be stuck in this room forever.
Maddie has made a very good choice here, improving the P balloon. You can actually move pretty fast with it. You can jump out of it. You can carry items with it. If you've ever played vanilla, the P balloon sucks. It's a very kind of Maddie.
I definitely appreciate the not vanilla P balloon.
Oh.
Oh, we can save this. We can save this. It's okay. All right, out of the first room. Let's get.
It's the Wii Shopping channel.
It's not even Wednesday.
Can't. Must the air we breathe be converted into fucking bitcoins? So
P fact. There are 1,000 P's in this stage. Can you find them all? Let us know, chat.
Good luck.
I love that line. It's my favorite.
The Bitcoin one or the 1,000 P's?
The Bitcoin one.
So this game came out in 2020. Was it 2021 or 2022?
That sounds right.
This came out in. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I don't remember when it came out. It's not listed on SMWC because
it was shareware for the first.
it was shareware.
I'm not even sure if I got it when it was still shareware or just after it became shareware, but I got it shared to me, so that's what counts.
I'm not going to pronounce that word, but that's the longest word that starts with the letter P.
Nope, I'm not even. Didn't even try.
Wacky.
That is so wacky. So true.
Very important. Very important. We're walking through Masterpiece Hall. Please show respect to the masterpieces in Masterpiece Hall. The Mona Lisa.
Yes, yes.
Of course, fine art. Starry Night.
Truly a masterpiece.
And of course, Super Mario World.
No museum would be complete without it.
Our video games art. These high-speed chucks with All-Star playing in the background makes me think that it is.
Anything with All-Star in it must be art. Now, if I did this room the intended way, I would have done this the first time, but I've never learned the intended way.
Yeah, that's also how I did it for a long time.
I only learned the intended way like a week ago.
Impressive.
Like,
There we go, just don't learn the intended way.
Yeah, exactly. I like finally stopped to like look and wonder like, what is that pink triangle for? Huh.
If it works, don't worry about it.
Also, I think it's worth saying the level, the letter P, and Masterpiece Hall are two of the absolute scariest levels in this entire game.
Oh, for sure. I love this one.
I have rooms about this particular, or feelings about this particular room.
P-Fact, please stop. I'm begging you.
Chuck facts. Chucks can jump out of midair sometimes.
Honestly impressive how they defy even the physics of the Super Mario World engine to do that.
It's
Fun
impressive.
fact, at least on emulator. I'm actually not positive if this is an emulator via console thing, but at least on emulator, the next room has a crash on it that's incredibly easy to accidentally hit.
I should test that now on console, right? This would be a good time to finally test that.
Yeah, this would be a great time. Definitely.
Okay.
Crashes are known to be marathon safe. You know, we love to see them.
I do technically have a save state set up just before that crash, just in case.
I've never seen a crash in this level.
The real question is, when is Maddie going to be brave enough to put Crash Bandicoot into a ROM hack?
This ending, by the way, in the room Alyssa is in, is absolutely ridiculous. It is.
I had quit
It's the scariest
speedrunning
part.
this game until Shoujo found a good strat for handling that ending. Like, literally for years, I stopped playing this game.
And good does not mean easy.
This
Just
is true.
easier.
Also, Shoujo, thank you for finding a good strat for that.
Happy to help. Oh no!
Oh, are we gonna get a music loop? I hope so.
Sorry, this jump's always either first try or like 30th try.
No in between. This is true.
Really is like that sometimes. Kaizo speedrunning. Congrats on H, Greg.
Thank you.
Not to be confused with HH, Greg.
Yeah, that we don't get along. That store and I have beef. Alright. Oh, I also get to get trapped by the F pipe.
Oh no.
I
It's gonna
swear my
happen.
head bonked that pipe. Sorry, the longer we're here, the more we just get to hear All-Star.
That was so close, just short of the pipe.
Yep. It's like 2 pixels too low.
Just to show it off.
What?
It's a good old crash.
How does that crash the game?
It's a
Good question. All I have to do is make the truck jump left, and it just crashes every single time.
That's really funny. Also,
It's happened to me right here, too, but I don't know how to recreate it. The other one, I was like, wow, okay, that's a really easy crash.
So for these chucks with the platforms on top of them, you got to be careful. If you're on top of one of the platforms when a chuck jumps, you will fall through it and most likely die.
Not to get like too inside baseball about SMW Kaiser, but this was like really early when sprite stacking was new, wasn't it?
I think so.
So D to the 4th, I believe, is responsible for sprite stacking, where you can like attach a sprite on top of another sprite and silly behavior ensues.
A good feature of Super Mario Maker. Anyway, watch out for Chuck. Chuck crossing.
Some on-the-fly routing for, I think it's the next world? No, it's the one after that, actually. Did we still want to do Celeste last in that world?
You go in whatever order you're used to going, and I think I know how you usually do it. So
You probably do, because I haven't changed my splits at all.
Welcome to Shells at Midday. This is the next in the series from Shells at Dawn. The shells in this level are pretty interesting because they will go in a straight line even when they're off ground, which creates some very interesting situations. One of the cool things that you can do in this first room is you can actually have the shell just hit the first on-off switch over and over again and skip the entire room.
How it doesn't despawn and the on-off switch still works is beyond me, but that's fine. It works.
I don't know why the on-off working happens. Like, the shell is just like a perpetual sprite. It can't despawn, I believe. Also, you know, I'm glad we were able to put together any arguments regarding whether or not video games are art. We couldn't have done it without Masterpiece Hall.
And everyone's favorite soundtrack.
Isn't this just nice?
Trying this room casually, it was always so much harder. Then I saw how you do it enough speedrun. I'm like, oh, just skip all the shells? Okay.
Do less work. Easy. I might have kicked that shell too fast. We're gonna find out. Yep.
Ah, gotta make Yoshi eat all these shells to become an adult and eat the key through the wall for you. They grow up so fast.
But only if they eat.
Yoshi goes away even if I don't kill it, but I chose to kill that Yoshi.
I'm glad it was a choice.
This room with the two slopes is actually deceptively difficult.
Maybe the hardest room in this level casually for me.
I would agree with that.
Very nice.
No.
You make that room look so easy, Alyssa.
Which one?
The one where you don't like go up and kill that fourth shell. You just like run to the pipe. I've only done that like once ever.
Oh, really? It didn't feel too difficult to me, so I was like, alright, I'll just skip that shell. Optional shell.
Welcome to the final room. Kind of a shell escort here. You gotta use it when it's moving right as a platform. You don't want to hit it when it's going up or down. That'll derail it and you will lose.
Whew.
And Alyssa gets it first try.
Gaming.
It just kind of gets right underneath your feet there. Just try not to think about it.
You just have to believe.
It's time to meet our special friend, Torpedo Ted. We all love Ted.
I don't know. I think he's more like a pal. I don't know if I go as far as friend.
All right, well, all right, your pal Ted.
She said the thing. There is a speed strat in that level where instead of sliding down that big slope, you can run down it and get P speed and save like 2 seconds. I don't do that because it's hard.
Can't believe Ted has died. It's so over.
Ted ascends to heaven.
I see a problem with that.
It's not ascending.
Just a slight issue. Ted does not seem to be ascending.
This is the opposite of ascension.
I wonder where he's going.
Don't worry, I'm sure Ted's fine.
Well, he's dead, so.
Well, they can't get any worse, right?
Oh, there he goes. I can't believe Ted went to hell.
Bye, Ted.
Also, I don't know if we mentioned it, but Ted is survived by his loving husband and 3 small torpedo children.
He had a family.
All right, back to our good friend Brian.
Gay torpedo Ted goes to hell during Pride Month. That is homophobic. That's true. During Pride Month, Maddie.
Dang, you hate to see it.
All right, on to the long level world. Just because I swear every level in this world is very long.
Oh yeah, it is.
Can't believe Torpedo Ted went to hell.
Our hero Max Blaster is making a delivery for Uber Eats here on Mars. I never knew this, but Mars gives you the ability to double jump.
I think it's like a gravity thing. That makes sense, right?
I mean, you haven't been on Mars. You can't tell me it's not how it works.
We just got to get a double jump robot up to Mars, and we could see if it's true.
We'd be unstoppable if we could do that.
Excellent first section. Very well done.
Just hitting the boxes long enough for me to read them at least, or glance through them.
I love seeing the words libertarian utopia next to each other. It really inspires confidence. I also appreciate the buildings that look like pigs in the background.
It's pretty on par with the libertarian utopian society.
This is the trick where Maddie called me a dumbass for not going under the last swamp.
If it makes you feel any better, I definitely bounced off that swamp on my first casual playthrough. I did not skip it.
That must have been hard to do, right?
Very hard, yeah, compared to just going under it.
Oh yeah, I saw you could do that and I was like, what? What was I doing?
It's always like something really nice when the hack creator is like, hey, you're stupid, actually.
The you can regrab message. Yeah, a lot of the times double jump doesn't let you regrab, which is important for Kaizo. But this one specifically gives you a little window after jumping off an enemy to do a regrab, which is pretty nice. It's not perfect, but it's an improvement.
This is, I think, my second favorite double jump ASM. My favorite is the one that Circle Friendo made. Where
Yep,
you get
I was
like
about to
one
say.
normal jump and one spin jump. And so like you still can regrab, but then use the other jump whenever you need to.
I wouldn't call it a good level, but I made a level with that ASM.
Designing levels is hard, turns out.
That's why I don't do it. It's above my pay grade. This is close to having to fight the final boss of libertarian utopianism. Are you ready?
Are we all ready?
The penthouse suite of the supreme leader. Who is it?
Oh, I skimmed through that text, but that's fine.
Oh my god. It's Elon Musk.
Who could have seen this coming?
Oh my goodness.
I'm
You know, in 2020,
surprised.
maybe a little less so, or 2021 or whatever.
That's an unfortunate death.
Good job destroying Elon Musk. You have given us all hope once again.
Just doing my part. As we all should.
You know, we were coming up with routes to submit to GDQ a while ago, and it turns out that GDQ does not want us to kill Elon Musk on stage. Very unfortunate.
Poor choice.
We have entered good vibes only. I
Only
only
good.
want to see good vibes from people in chat.
We're so helpless.
How could you not be happy with these smiling death blocks that will kill you when you touch them? How could you be upset with this?
They're so positive.
I like the little tongue death blocks. Ones that are like sticking their little tongues out at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta hit that message box. Oh, that's okay, I'll get it. Our hero, Max Blaster, blasts into the opulent penthouse suite, cold pasta in hand. But this is no ordinary delivery. Justice is on the menu tonight. It's time to put you on blast. Max Blaster's famous catchphrase, as we all know.
Yes. So just because I feel like I am a retro game illiterate, is Max Blaster a reference to any other video game series or something?
I know there's a Math Blaster, but this might also be like a blind spot in my knowledge.
Cool, at least I'm not alone then.
I'm so excited to be joining you in Good Vibes Only.
That room's pretty funny. You could just go left and skip it. Yeah, on purpose.
Wow, first try.
Wow, first try!
I'm so good.
Oh my god, what a gamer!
Fun fact, in the older version of this level, you could jump off the side and die, and it crashed the entire game.
That's also true.
These disco shells are especially cruel. Getting in the pipe with them is not exactly an easy task.
I feel like disco shells in general are just a fairly cruel sprite.
Oh, they can definitely be tough to manage. Alongside the green bean!
Alright, this text box
Now, green
is
bean.
This is my favorite text box in the entire game. I'm a decoy.
I'm a decoy!
Thanks.
How could you not be happy in this level? It's got good vibes. It's got green beans. It's got death blocks. It's got shells. It's got launching you at the speed of sound. Perfect.
It's kind of a masterpiece. I wonder why this wasn't in the earlier level. Oh no.
Oh, wait.
When I asked if you were having fun, you hesitated. Are you really having fun? Yeah, I'm sure it's... You know what? I believe you. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, I also got the
I think
first
you
try
missed
box.
that first disco room.
If I had missed the WoW first try box, I would have cried. That midway doesn't actually do anything. I just wanted to give you a nice little reward. Thanks, level. See how nice this level is?
Very, very kind, yes. Uh-oh. I think the level's upset. There weren't enough good vibes.
I'll show you fun.
You want fun? I'll show you fun.
Shoutouts to...
Are you having fun now, bitch?
Yes. I also had no clue there was a mushroom in the beginning of this level. Until after I started speedrunning this.
I literally learned that watching Shogo's GDQ run.
There are moons scattered in certain levels. You actually need the moon, or you need the mushroom in this one to get the moon. Anyway, I'm sorry for shooting at you with the Gatling gun from Doom. That was deeply inappropriate, and I regret it.
I forgive you, even though I'm not there yet.
That was deeply inappropriate.
Shells all night.
Cat is almost just visible next to me, but almost, just not quite.
This is the third in the Shells trilogy. This one focuses a lot on disco shells. Who doesn't love disco shells?
Cowards, I assume? Like the same kind of people who don't like Fish and Boo? Notably absent from this pack, Fishing Boo.
Just means there's more room for Fishing Boo next time.
Has Maddie ever used a Fishing Boo in a level?
Aww.
Who owns these streets? We own these streets. Two Doom chain gun shootings in one night? That's wild.
What's this world coming to?
1, 3, 1, 2.
It wasn't obvious enough. A-cab.
A cab.
A-cab indeed.
I think I somehow missed the 1312 reference my first playthrough in this, and I was just like, I came back and I'm like, wait, did I not notice that somehow?
I'm not going to show it off, but at the far left of the starting room, the level Alyssa's in, there's a text box that just says, nah.
I did appreciate finding that.
Late Night Terror Club is amazing. You press L to teleport up and R to teleport down, so you gotta make sure that you don't hit these death blocks when you're teleporting. A fun secret is that a lot of these death blocks are actually fake, otherwise the level feels awful to play.
I did not know this, but that makes sense. There's a lot of times I felt like I've like right there, I should have died, but I'm like, I'll just take it.
Maddie, actually a benevolent creator.
Benevolent creator as we arrive at the Boo Ring.
Can only be so benevolent.
Also, as, 2 whole levels ago, was shooting at us with a Doom gun.
Normal people do that all the time, right?
That pipe is really messed up.
There we go.
I feel like I used to have a strat where I would land on the safety block and then I just stopped doing that.
Now, a lot of people hate this level because of the speed up and slow down of the music. If you pay attention to it, you'll hear that it speeds up and slows down.
I've yet to get one rider on that shell with it only going right. I don't know what any of these say, to be honest.
Thank you for your consideration. Have a nice day. Impossible to not have a good day when Bloody Tears is involved.
Hear it.
Bloody Tears.
Now the LR teleports you either left or right. And there's also screen wrap, so...
Yeah, I believe canonically Sonic is going through like a depressive spiral in this level. Am I remembering that lore correctly?
Seems like it. You actually gotta hit that. You actually gotta make sure you hit this goal tape from the top, because if you don't, you will die.
Fun fact, in earlier versions, the teleport ASM worked still during the march. And you could hit it at the bottom, but that created a problem for a later level. Which was
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I have no idea how that works, but alright.
Yeah, because in the World 5 level, you could skip it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That must have been a fun cheese to find, though. Whoever found that would have been like, this is the best thing. I never want to patch this.
And when I was starting to practice for this before I updated my version. So I never got to like experience the benefit of it. Also, important text box. We have fun here.
I'm not sure if I've ever even went towards that text box. I feel like every single time I saw that, and I'm like, no, that looks like a troll. I'm just gonna die if I go over there.
And you would if we weren't having fun here. Yeah, because you're supposed to think you have to run off and teleport up to the checkpoint, and then it doesn't work, and then you catch the note block, so it's a cute little anti-troll. Oh, the most important level of the game. I'm gonna shut up.
I was like, how do we all feel about Celeste?
Madeline will be played by Sonic the Hedgehog. Here's chapter 1 in Celeste. I'm sure you remember it very well.
Forsaken City, right?
Yeah. No one cares about chapter 1. We'll skip ahead.
Yeah. Next.
You know, I remember when chapter 2 of Celeste had a Goomba chasing you.
Madeline, as played by Goomba. Goomba might be my favorite actress working these days.
You love Goomba?
Hard not to. Excuse me?
Celestial Resort, Goomba's back!
I just had a that's never happened before moment.
Oh my god, it's never happened before?
It's never happened before. The yellow shell didn't go down to hit the on-off switch.
Oh, that's wild.
Look, twice!
Twice?
Yes!
Oh, wow. Yeah, I
So
see
good
that.
that
Like,
it had to happen twice.
Thank you.
now it
James.
has happened before.
I can't even say the thing this time.
There's a little bit of
I love-
Megalovania as a treat.
I loved the part in Celeste where they played Megalovania.
For 3 seconds. while a Goomba was chasing you.
Yeah. Alright, this is where the other chapters were actually hard, but this one is like really hard. You have the wind constantly pushing against you, which makes things very tricky. And the cape just makes it harder.
But we love Cape.
I do love Kate.
Nice job, Greg.
Thank you. You have found yourself once again at the bottom of a deep pit. We'll have to check back in on this version of Sonic later.
This ending is harder than it looks. Oh!
I could have sworn I was under that spike.
Another long section with a really difficult ending. Maddie special.
Oh, and that's unfortunate time loss for Alyssa too, because if you do chapters 4 and 5 deathless, you get to skip an obstacle and save like 8 seconds.
Is it really 8 seconds? It feels like it'd be like 2 seconds.
Doing the Theo climb it's a few seconds.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Because you have to go up and then be let down. My favorite chapter of Celeste, personally, is Brinstar.
I love that part.
I did think it was weird in Celeste when suddenly Samus showed up.
I find it extra funny to me because I've actually never played a Metroid game, so my only context for Brinstar is Melee. Like, I've been told this is the same graphics from that level in Super Metroid, but I couldn't tell you that.
So yeah, this whole thing where you have to like pick up the second Goomba that is Theo. You can actually skip that if you don't die in chapters 4 and 5, which is nice. Cute little speed strat called not dying. Everyone can get their
The fun part is Greg
yeah.
wrote me out a good strategy on how to do this whole section really well, and then I skimmed it once and never actually fully read it.
That helped me to like have to explain my strats.
Nice work.
Ah.
Yeah, this battle line played by Goomba does a very good job of hitting you with fireballs. It's impressive.
She's got good aim. One of the
Haven't
things
you
that
noticed
makes
how
her-
much range Goomba has?
That's what I'm saying. She's like the best working actress right now.
Easily.
It's a new, different kind of fire. It's exciting, you see.
2 kinds of fire? Dang.
Oh, bullets now. Impressive.
She's got a whole arsenal.
Oh, tricky part with the ball and chain.
I have a strategy there, and I just decided to just not do that at all.
Speedrunning.
Speedrunning is training your strats at the moment. Yeah, I've got some pretty spicy strats for those rooms.
This spiny bit is pretty tough. Throwing spinies at you is yeah, it's a bit tough. Very well done.
The funny thing with all the projectile rooms is there's custom code to make it so they fire at you at the same rate, regardless of if you're moving toward it or not. And so if you move slightly differently, then the projectiles get weird.
Those shells are rough. Good job on the cape, Greg.
Thank you, thank you. I believe I haven't died, so I might have a chance to do the thing.
I skimmed over the text box, but this part says that Chapter 7 is all being done in montage form.
In the interest of time, we wouldn't want this to drag out too long, after all.
Yeah, we wouldn't want Celeste 2018 to be a super long performance or anything. That would just waste people's time. What a beautiful montage. Look at Madeline go.
Hey, I did the thing. Nice.
Very, very well done.
I didn't have to hurt Theo to win. Feels good.
Woohoo!
My favorite part is that you don't actually need this key. You can just toss that. It's fine.
And then the Phantos leave you alone.
And so Madeline ascends all the way to the top of the mountain.
Oh, maybe.
Got cheaped.
Wow. This really has been
Celeste.
Celeste.
Let's see if I remember.
Roll
this.
credits, everybody.
Do you think they liked it?
I hope so. Let's look at the first review. Oh no.
But
Goomba's appearances are a bright spot.
I don't always agree with Edward J. Fanto, but he's right about some things. Gotta say it.
even with hitting like all the text boxes and stuff and not doing that perfectly, I still almost golded that.
Nice.
Wow.
The level's just so long.
I think it's like the Celeste level is longer than all of World 1, if both are done deathless.
It's an impressive accomplishment. This level's all about Mega Mole. Isn't he just the coolest?
So cool. Now, similar to some, philosophical question we've asked, does Mega Mole fuck, do we think?
I mean,
Well, I
I feel like it's required. Absolutely.
I can't argue
Oh.
with that.
Where else do we get our Monty moles from?
That's good lore, you're right. Conversation's buttoned up. Yes.
This game has, of course, has the property of if a sprite runs into another sprite, typically it will turn around. So you gotta use that with these shells to make sure Mega Mole does turn around. A fun thing is if the shell is moving at all when Mega Mole touches it, Mega Mole will die. So you want to make sure that that doesn't happen. That is not a sacrifice we are willing to make.
Are you gonna do key skip?
I was just about to say, if I get there without dying here 16 times, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, I will
I have
decide
practiced
if
it like none.
I don't know why I've decided I have to bully you about that strat, but
Someone's gotta. Oh, I almost
wow.
had it. Alright.
I didn't know you could do that.
I also didn't. And then Alyssa asked during one of her playthroughs, hasn't someone done this before? And I was like, I don't think so. And then I tested it and yeah, that works. Okay.
I forgot who, but I'm pretty sure I saw it in somebody's playthrough. Probably when this game first came out.
Okay, gotcha.
Those blocks with the keys on them, by the way, will destroy the keys.
Did you go right from Celeste to Mega Mole?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I'm not that far behind then. Good.
I'm
No
just
key skip.
following my splits.
There he goes, majestic creature.
So true. So true, message box.
But you heard it here first. Mega Mole definitely fucks.
Definitely. The Kaizo speaker box confirmed it for us.
Standing ovation for Greg's performance of Celeste. Great job.
Thank you, thank you. I think we all know the real star of the show was, of course, Goomba, though.
Of course.
It's hard to pick an actual Sorry.
Terminal Ferocity is a really, really cool level, all about maintaining your speed. Those green dash blocks give you a ton of speed. You have to do your best to maintain it, keep up with these platforms. It's not very long, but it looks really cool.
Possibly my favorite level, but it's really hard to pick favorites here.
Ooh.
That's like the second time that's ever happened to me.
That's almost never happened.
Almost never.
It's almost never. There's a couple jumps I was certain I was gonna die to, because it's never happened to me before, but somehow we got past them.
I hope you're telling us that after you passed all of them in the run.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the last jump in the Your Pal Ted level. I've never died to the sea urchins like at the end of it in section 1, and I know it's gonna happen someday.
Also, do you want to point out just the flavor Goombas? They're there just for flavor. That's how you know this is a good video game.
Love the flavor Goomba. Absolutely critical to the game.
What flavor is the flavor Goomba?
Inspiring actress, I think. Okay, I miss Key Skip. I'm terrible.
No.
Sorry, I didn't get it either.
I'm gonna be stubborn about it though.
I almost got it, kinda. My first try, like, literally, Greg sent me a clip of it being possible, and I'm like, oh, let me see if I can just do that. And I just did it first try, and then, like, I'm not sure if I've gotten it more than, like, 1 or 2 more times since then.
Got it.
Very nicely done. And this house has always been kind of an interesting level to me.
Yeah, key escorts aren't a common level trope.
I do enjoy this bit right here at the end. How it gives you this little text box. It just tells you to look at this text box, which gives you, like, a little diagram.
Just get a diagram on how to do the trick. Very kind of Maddie to do that.
I'm not even sure what the intended strat there with that note block is. I just do the key jump, and then that's all you need to do.
I think you're supposed to grab the key and up toss it, and then you fall to the note block and catch it midair and land on the second key. Is what's intended. I've also never done it that way.
I think I just learned a thing. Does your P-speed, like, momentum get saved when you hit a message box?
Yes. I don't know.
So I think I was, like, halfway to P-speed, and then I hit a message box, and I was, like, almost immediately P-speed. And I was like, I don't think that's ever happened to me. Transliberation now.
Transliberation.
Transliberation now.
Please blow that up in chat.
It's fancy.
Hi, Brian. Oh, thank you, phone, for the alarm.
wonderful song.
My alarm for all my alarms. Just anytime my phone has anything for me.
It'd be nice if I could stop dying at the end of a section. That'd be great.
Happens. Alyssa died the exact same way.
It is the hardest jump in the level, I guess. Both of us some credit.
I'm too stubborn to quit. You can't convince me otherwise.
You did it.
Gaming.
Bride said you did it.
Yeah, you're done. End run.
That's it. Game time?
You did it.
Oh, we're checking back in on Sonic now. After he entered that deep hole of dark depression. Oh, he's getting himself out. Look at that. So proud of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Up pipe is always terrifying. This is what being normal is like.
Being normal is when you can teleport up and down at will
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
while flying with a yellow blanket.
That's how it's always been for me. Transliberation now.
Yeah! I wish I could afford therapy.
God, what a mood. Nice.
Well done.
All right. There's a
Maybe
few
they should
sections
get
in there.
professional help. Oh.
I think you know my order, Greg, but in case not, if you're trying to match me,
Yeah,
I go from me reaping to float.
I think we do the same for World 5.
Cool, cool, cool.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah. Can't miss that
Moxie
one.
Blaster. So proud of her.
Also, like, low-key, Float Like a Princess is one of the hardest levels.
Oh, for sure.
I think it's a super fun and creative level, but it's also not an easy one.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a first. We got a first.
That's never happened before.
Yeah.
TM.
Wow. I'm surprised that that's never happened before.
I have to decide if I'm going to get the message box and Float Like a Princess where you have Peach get the mushroom.
I honestly
Oh.
should have just went for it right there. Because I knew I wasn't going to land on that Yoshi.
This section is
No.
also very long.
That's fine.
There we go. Good job on the H.
Oh.
What's that say? I don't even know. Oh, yeah.
That was so close, Greg.
Right?
That was very impressive.
All my time spent practicing Kate paid off in that moment. Oh.
I'm honestly not even sure what the intended strat is there. There's a lot of crowns and a lot of things going on. And
There's like 2 more crowns than you need, yeah.
yeah, I was like, I'm not sure what you're supposed to do, but I did it.
Yeah, that's what I also do. Good job climbing your way out of the hole, Greg.
We're not beating our depression today, but we're gonna do better at it one day at a time. We did.
Drop? Oh, bye.
Oh no.
Oh no, I didn't get the P-speed strat. I'm resetting the run.
Oh no.
Reset.
I should have just picked a better frame to jump on, so I got the height. This is literally like a RNG jump, whether you get the height there. But
That was the speed oscillation thing.
yeah. But I refuse
No.
to not do it, because it's fun.
What do you say?
This is the most transsexual Mario level ever made. Honey, it's not even in the top 10.
I love this game.
That ending going between the 2 spikes is way too... It's really tricky.
Way too hard.
It's so... Because also, like, when you're doing these floats, you can see Peach is, like, oscillating a little bit. And you can, like, accidentally oscillate into the spikes.
Yep. What's fun is when you accidentally oscillate up into the top spikes, so then you go lower the next time, and then you accidentally oscillate down and die to the bottom ones.
Also, the tragedy of Birdo.
You could have been T for T, but Bruno's chosen violence.
During Pride Month.
During Pride Month.
The one thing that always surprises me is I read some Birdo lore a while ago, and apparently I don't remember which game, if it was SMB2 or where, it says that Birdo wanted to be called Burdette.
Burdetta, yeah.
And I was like, why have I never heard this name? Why are we all dead naming Birdo? It's fine.
So the RNG for this fight actually gets worse the more you progress. It is less likely that you will get eggs the further you go on.
I didn't know that, but that makes so much sense, unfortunately.
It seems like when there's 2 hearts left, sometimes she'll throw out 3. Just 3 eggs, and I've only ever gotten that on like the 2 heart phase and never in the beginning.
It's
But
interesting.
maybe that's just odds.
Maddie explained the RNG to me at one point, but I could not. I do not remember what it was. So. Uh-oh. She's angry.
Happens to the best of us.
Eat shit, bitch.
I can't feel my face. Oh, make sure you hit the second text box, by the way.
I'm going back. I don't even know what the second one says. The bimbofication. It's real.
Everyone misses
It's
that.
real. Definitely still cis though.
Definitely still cis, though. Come on, Birdo.
Dream within a dream is it's just nice. There's no jokes, there's nothing other than just the level, and it's nice. It's a rhythm game kinda.
I like rhythm games.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. No, I don't.
Oh. I can't believe you lied to us.
I've broken up with rhythm games.
On a real note, though, I just found a free Guitar Hero guitar on the side of the road, and I definitely just took it the other day.
Nice.
It's a shame that you hate rhythm games. Birdo, please. That was so dumb. Yo, GG Dreams.
Well done, both of you. Finishing the levels at basically the same time.
Yeah, I just looked over at my thing. I'm like, oh yeah, we are. And we did.
Break the targets!
Any melee players?
I wish I was good.
There's a reason I mained Ganon.
I played a pretty rude Sheik and a pretty rude Marth, if I remember right.
I want to play some melee, just some casually though. I am done with my competitive melee days. I just want some good friends.
So there's obviously a timer in break the targets you got to be aware of, but if you're off the ground when the timer hits 0, you will not die. So
Which I'm pretty sure is actually how the break the targets works in melee too. But it's been a minute. I could be wrong.
break the targets counts up, not down.
Does it? Oh, yeah, I'm sure you're right. That sounds right.
No.
Hitting those shots though with the fireballs is actually pretty hard. Oh no, the missed shell.
Yep. That was what my exclamation was about. My outburst.
Outburst. They're raging. No.
So mad.
Good vibes only.
You're right. Good vibes only. My good vibes went away when the Doom gun came out.
That's fair.
I've lost my good vibes between the Doom gun and Birdo.
Oh,
Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, the timer also doesn't start until you're moving, which is useful in situations like that where you have a disco shell that will kill sprites for you.
I bonked.
No.
I got to the platform and I was like, now no matter what, just don't jump early. And immediately jumped.
They don't think it'd be like that, but it do.
Ah. So we totally need the estimate to be an hour 50 for this, right?
I mean,
Like with Kaizo, you never know how things are gonna go.
My last run of this last night, I didn't finish because I spent 30 minutes on the last level, and I was like, I'm just done here.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Didn't bonk this time.
Nice. GG.
GG bonkant.
Bonk it. This is so true. This has been a pretty close race because we've like been like within a level of each other like the whole time.
It's been a good watch. Could still go either way.
We do still have the finale level after all.
The real question, will either of us get an 8 out of 8?
I mean, if the marathon organizers don't mind, I'm willing to just grind until I get an 8 out of 8.
I mean, we might have the time for it.
Congratulations on breaking those targets.
Thank you.
Which means it's time.
Say goodbye to a friend. Really? I'm so bad.
What can you do?
What can you do? My attitude towards life.
Pretty much.
That and it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Relatable content.
So if you notice, all the levels have had a rating for how long they are.
Literally
Fine.
off the chart. I guess the sexual tension between a level and a hedgehog with shoes.
Palpable.
It's beautiful.
You could say it's electric.
I mean, I ship them. This room has been destroying me lately. I don't know why. It's not a hard room.
The not hard ones are always the ones that take the longest.
Alright, pizza that key. It was a real one.
Oh god, am I dead? Worth it for the text box, it's fine.
So standard hard right now. Which is a difficulty classification we use in the SMW community.
Oh.
That's fine.
Yeah, this section of the last level would be considered standard. Which is it's really interesting.
Difficulty is just weird in general.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And part of what we mean by standard, as opposed to Kaizo, is like the intent of how the level wants you to approach it. Standard usually means there isn't one specific set path, where Kaizo there's usually one intended solution to any given obstacle.
Standard also often gives you extra power-ups and things like that.
Complete. You have broken the targets. How do you feel?
I feel good. Alyssa, do you care if I skip the last Brian cutscene to make
Yeah,
the race
yeah.
closer?
Go for it.
Heck yeah. I really like this level. I put a lot of time into the strats I use to get through this level.
If everything goes great, I'm perfect at this level. And then if I mess up one thing, it's just like, well, we'll just wing it.
The last level is it's really fun to speedrun.
Oops. It helps if you don't run into the lava, though.
And so Brian said, let there be a race, and there was a race.
Alright, time for the hardest strat maybe in the run, question mark?
Oh yeah, this one's tough.
Are you going for the flyover?
Of course I'm going for the flyover. You think I want to play the level?
I haven't even seen the flyover strat. I just know it's a thing.
Oh, it's great. You fly over it. And,
Wow.
And then it's over. Did you like that? Yeah, you did, you little freak. So this last section, yeah, let's just read the text messages. You're fun. Shall we retire to my chambers for some BDSMW, smiley? If you feel uncomfortable at any point, including now, our safe word is L&R. Try it out. Okay, I'm gonna hurt you now, because you want me to. So yeah, we typically call this last section BDSMW, because that's what it's called.
Yep, there's 8 rooms. You have to clear at least 6 in a row within 3 lives. And if you don't, you start over. The rooms are randomly selected.
Oh, I'll try for 8 out of 8. I'm resetting. Hold on. I want this. I need this even.
Oh, you need 8 out of 8.
I need it.
Eight out of 8 would fix me.
Alyssa understands. Hey Sonic, join me for some abandonment play?
Congratulations, Alyssa, on making it.
Thank you.
Call me. As Yoshi gets eaten away.
Bye, Yoshi. Jesus, the message boxes in this level are
Appropriate.
For sure. I didn't even realize there was a message box down there. I just now saw this for the first time.
Yeah, every room has at least one. Some of them have 2. Oh no, I read. I guess I'm not getting 8 out of 8. Dang. Here, I'll get the one from the boot room. Here it is. I see you stumbled upon my sensual boo ring collection. Okay, I'm just resetting. Don't worry about me. I'm so bad.
4 cleared. 4 cleared.
Gaming is happening?
Gaming is happening.
Heck yes. Love to see it.
Dream is
Oh,
dead.
no.
Not like this.
I have yet to get an 8 out of 8.
Just do it right now.
I'm not looking to die, but you know. Ah.
Oh.
Just in case you forgot, our safe word is L and R. last time I'm gonna reset. It might just not be, might not be meant to be right now.
The alluring call of reset Chan does it again.
I mean, it's kind of speedrunning in a nutshell, right?
Oh, basically.
Hey, I heard you liked resetting your console.
Alyssa, good job.
Yo, GG.
Thank you, thank you. I've never hit that text box because I've never got that 8 out of 8. That's the only way to get that moon down there.
Yep. And the text box under the moon with the super secret message.
Just some time to watch the full moon eclipse.
If I would have got this run a week ago, this would be a PB.
Oh, heck yeah. Even with the text messages and prime cutscenes.
Yeah. If I would have got this, assuming I don't just, you know, flounder right now, it's not too late. This might have even just been a PB if I just didn't hit the Brian cutscenes and such. But, you know, that's fine.
It's for funsies.
I'm having fun.
Maddie made game allegedly.
Allegedly.
Sick tats.
The allegations
Shouts
are
to
now
Margot.
sitting in court. Yeah, shoutouts to Margot.
And then technically, we've been ending time on when like your feet kind of touch the ground here.
That's time. As soon as you... Oh, I think right there. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it was,
I've always done it when the cape goes away, because that's like, you can't do
Yeah.
anything else too.
146. That's my PB for the least amount of deaths, though.
Heck yeah, GG.
And then no run is valid without the ending here. It's
You must finish
a non-official official rule. And that's not getting the GG at the end. That's not the official ending.
Alright, I've got my 6 rooms, deathless.
good job.
Can I close it out, though? That's the question.
Later sluts.
Later sluts.
It's ending.
Maybe we didn't save the world after all.
I got 7 out of 8. I'm terrible.
No!
Rip.
And what's worse is you get kicked out, so you have to like restart the level. If you do get the text box, it just says nice, and it plays different music.
Now what? Now everyone go play Masterpiece. It's
Yeah.
totally not a hard game.
And I'm gonna wrap my way through the credits as well.
We need the Maddie Sonic trilogy speedrun. Just do Sure Shot, Sonic Saves the World, and Masterpiece
In one sitting.
in one sitting.
I'm down.
How long would that take? This runs, say, an hour and 20 minutes if you play really, really well. A Masterpiece run is what, like an hour and 20 also?
I'm just looking for one of my favorite.
I actually died in the credits.
Oh no.
There we go. Press B to jump and A for a spinning jump. One of my favorite quotable text boxes that probably no one remembers, but I quote it probably at least weekly.
My favorite is the one in the intro level that we skipped that tells us we were supposed to be reading all these text boxes in the voice of Kermit the Frog. That's just canon. So yeah, a Sonic Speedrun Trilogy, or the Maddie Sonic Speedrun Trilogy, I think would be like 3.5 hours.
Also to note, at the very bottom of like the screen, underneath versus chapter 3, you can see where it says 69. That's the amount of exits there are. Before that, it was 26, and then when you collect that last orb, it just goes to 69.
Daddy's Castle
Yeah, when you
just that long.
When you submit this to SMW Central, the exit count that is displayed is solely based on the exit count you see on the title screen, which means if you manipulate it like Maddie did, you can actually just have a hack with 69 exits. Just for
Although
fun.
I think I heard her newest hack got changed to like an actual number, and now I'm sad about that.
Yeah, because the actual exit count wasn't 80085. And well done, Greg, as well.
GG.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so Alyssa, your run would have been world record before you and I started prepping for this race. 1:43.
Yeah, mine came out at 1:31:55. Take out about 5 minutes for their Brian text boxes, and yep, that would have been a PB, but that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Just reset your console and run it back. Easy PB.
Just do it again.
Yeah.
Run it back, let's go.
I have to walk until it at least says later slots. That's the rule.
It's the rule. Sorry, I'm just glad we got to show off this game. It's such a fun game. I know we got in GDQ on the abridged version, but there's so many fun levels that just got not put in the cut.
But yeah, definitely wanted to show off the entire thing, but like, we were like, this is too long.
I mean, it's a fair cut.
Yeah. It's a really hard game and a really volatile speed run. I think my best run is like a little over an hour and 8 minutes. And yeah, here I am 30 minutes later.
Some might argue it's not quite marathon safe, but that's fine.
It's fine. So yeah, I think that's the end of the run for us. I just want to thank everyone for coming out, hanging out with us while we played this. Shout outs to Eden8 for putting this marathon together. Please do support the Stonewall Housing organization that the donations have been going to. Thank you, Alyssa, for agreeing to do this with me, because I just DM'd her randomly one day and said, hey, do you want to speedrun this really hard game for a marathon? And she just jumped right in and got really good.
I had never speedran it. I was just like, let's do it.
I think you'd only done one casual playthrough at that point.
Yep.
Shout outs to just the SMW community at large, and also shout out and thank you to Shoujo for being here to do commentary and hang out with us.
Happy to help. I'm glad I got to do this. Y'all are great. The race was really great. This hack is great. This marathon's great. Everything's great.
So true. All right. If there's nothing else, I think I'm going to hit the stop streaming button, unless someone tells me that that's not what I'm supposed to do.
I think we're good. Thank you, everyone.
All right, take care, all.